Thank you. I'd like to welcome in now Matthew Whiz Buckley, founder of No Fallen Heroes Foundation and a former decorated Navy pilot. Matthew, thank you so much for giving us some of your time today. The video is really disturbing of this crash yesterday. Obviously, the investigation just beginning here, but does anything stand out to you from what we see so far in that footage?
Good afternoon, Nichole. Obviously, something just absolutely catastrophic happened. You can see the main rotor has separated from the helicopter and the tail boom has separated from the helicopter. A lot of moving parts in a helicopter, Nichole, and they all have to work flawlessly every second that engine is running. Clearly something catastrophic happened. Helicopter pilots and crews half jokingly call one of the pieces the Jesus nut. It's the main rotor retaining nut. Why do they call it the Jesus nut? Because it's a single point of failure. If that fails, there's absolutely nothing you can do. If there are engine problems with helicopters, they have a procedure called auto rotation where they can put the helicopter down safely. But to auto rotate, you need a rotor. And sadly, this helicopter lost both of them.
You know, and Matthew, one witness said it looked like it disintegrated in the air. Another witness talked about hearing a loud boom. What do you make of that?
A lot of stuff moving in a helicopter and a lot of vibration. So if something fails and things vibrate too violently, it's going to fail incredibly fast. A main gearbox failure potentially is going to cause a lot of vibration, and a lot of vibration in a helicopter is just going to literally rip the aircraft apart. As you can see in the video you're showing, obviously the engine is on top of the helicopter. So that being the heaviest part, the cabin's going to invert and it's going to fly straight down like that. It's got the glide ratio of a set of car keys at this point with nothing aerodynamic. It's just absolutely devastating to see this.
Absolutely. You know, Matthew, there have been what seems to be a disturbing number of aviation incidents really in, just the past few months, even involving planes and helicopters. There was that deadly helicopter plane collision, we know, over the Potomac. Just moments ago, I mean, we started the show with that small plane that crashed in Boca Raton, Florida. Are we seeing just more media coverage of incidents like this? Or, is there actually a rise in accidents potentially because some type of oversight or safety is slipping here? Has this at all changed how you view flying?
It does, Nichole, and the Boca crash hits literally close to home. I'm a mile away from the airport. I fly in and out of the Boca Raton airport. My wife just returned from bringing our daughter home from class because they were on lockdown. The approach end to runway 5 is right at the Boca Raton High School. Having said all of that, as an aviator who's been in aviation for nearly 4 decades, I'm really aging myself. Absolutely air travel and safe. It's not passé to say that it is more dangerous driving to and from an airport. Sadly, close to 120 Americans die every day in motor vehicle accidents. Thank God 120 people are not dying every day in aviation mishaps. I get it. Cell phones and footage kind of really draws attention to this, but for half of my aviation career, we didn't have this type of instantaneous information, and these things still happen. So, Nichole, I'm very confident in air travel still to this day.
And as you've been speaking there, Matthew, this is a live look right now there along the Hudson River as crews are continuing to pull out some of the wreckage from yesterday's crash. So yeah, this is yet another part of that helicopter that they have since recovered and will be part of the entire investigation here. You know, Matthew, this has really shaken a lot of people. I mean, particularly as we can see with our own eyes there, the wreckage. What would you say to people considering a helicopter tour? I mean, we just heard at the end of Marcus Espinosa's report there. I mean, there is a push by some to ban tourism, helicopter tourism there, at least in New York City.
Nichole, this is a tough one. You heard the mayor say how many flights have operated safely, but these tourist helicopters, Nichole, they're workhorses. They really beat these things into the dirt. They're up, they're down, and they're trying to fly as many people as possible. You would hope that the maintenance of these things are top notch because they do fly that much. But after being in aviation as long as I have, you wouldn't be surprised to to see that there's a battle between the maintenance folks and the operations and the business folks. If I owned one of these companies, I'd be at the airport right now, digging through every piece of my aircraft to make sure that these things are safe. So that's going to be a debate for the politicians, but they fly these helicopters a lot, and they are certainly the workhorses.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.